Man-made diet.
Wow, I was excited.
You was excited?
Too excited. What up? It's your boy Manny. Good.
Hi guys, it's Kayla.
Kayla.
Hi.
Kayla's back.
I'm back, you guys. I was in Charlotte. I went to the Chris Brown concert. He did backflips on stage. Like, it was pretty lit.
Yes, y'all. So
Do you need another man in your life?
If you need another biatch, in the words of Biggie,
unstable creature.
Hey, no, I was quoting Biggie, right? I wasn't quoting myself. Okay.
Nate's turned over a new leaf.
It's halfway turned. You know. Motherfucker ain't fully turned. This is a nice breeze out. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so like I said, another one is when you are in a crossroads with someone in your life and you do not know if you should get another one, find another unstable creature, or N-word. Since if I can't say the B word, y'all can't say the N-word. Anyway, or just anything in life where you at a crossroads with it, and that person in your life, and you don't know if you should get another one or cut them off. So, the first one, Manny, go ahead and share our first one.
Okay, so for the first one, we got a situation where we have a young couple, and the male in the relationship is showing signs of I am getting the fuck out of here syndrome. And by that I mean he's, putting the phone upside down on his lap, turning the notifications off on vibrate. I'm not sharing my location with you anymore. When we sleep in bed, I'll sleep on my side, you sleep on your side, that kind of shit. And girls are smart. Come on, now they pick up on that. I mean, I pick up on shit like that as a man if it was happening to me.
And especially if you're used to something being one way and then all of a sudden people start acting weird.
Yeah. You're gonna want answers, and if you're not getting those answers, you go looking for them. And when you go looking for shit, you find things that you don't
find what you don't want to see.
Exactly.
Hurt your own feelings.
So that's that. In this situation, she went looking, found something, confronted him.
How could she go through his phone?
How could she? Right? How could you look at my phone? I had started.
How could she find me cheating?
I thought I changed my password.
Had a good thing going here.
I thought I changed my password. How could you do this to me? I'm calling Apple in the morning. No, for real. And she confronted him, and his response was, I don't care. Do what you want to do you, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, they've been together for a while.
Do we have children?
What is keeping her?
They do. What's keeping her is they have a kid together. They have a kid together.
That'll do it.
But my advice was do what's best for the kid. So I pray for the kid. What time this is?
Yeah, she gotta get the fuck on.
Yeah. Especially after that. Especially if it's blatant. It's like, you know what I'm saying, if you don't know, you know what I'm saying, you can stick it out a little longer just till you get that. You need that security. You need that. I need to know. But if you get that blatant assurance, like, yeah, fuck that. I don't care. You beat me. If you're whatever you're thinking, if you think I did it, I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta slide. And as the kid gets older, you can explain that to him, but you gotta do what's best for you. And in terms of do what's best for the kid, because of course he's not gonna know what's best for him right now or her. But once you do what's best for the kid, definitely.
Yeah, and I feel like sometimes people say they stay in situations like this for the kid, and I mean, I can't really relate to this, seeing as how I do not have kids, but I would say kids pick up on everything, so being in an environment like that, okay, you think you're staying together, because you want your kid to live in a 2-parent home, but you're also building bad habits and things to expect in relationships whenever they get older. So a lot of the times it's easier to and more beneficial for the child and less damaging when you do separate and have two positive places for them to go.
What's up?
Instead of one negative place where they really don't want to be because it's always arguing or they feel the hostility between their parents. So if that tension isn't there and they know that they have the love from both of their parents, but in a positive environment, I feel like that's better.
Hell yeah. Just being a product of divorce and shit like that.
Same.
Treeless. Okay, cool. So that's good. That's not good, but it's good. You can't have an environment in which your kid is not trying to come home. You feel me? Like, I am beyond grateful for my parents divorcing because I knew at 5 that shit wasn't healthy.
Oh,
you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like most kids be growing up resenting their parents for divorcing. And, you know what I'm saying? Of course, it was times where I was like, man, well, fuck. Like, why I only just got one of these niggas? You know what I'm saying? Or like whatever. But like, in hindsight, dog, I know I would be a different nigga if my parents stayed together. And like that wasn't divided. And on top of that, yo, like
that puts stress on you as well.
That puts stress on me.
Your parents argue.
You know what I'm saying? And then like growing older as a man, you gonna have to at some point protect your mama.
And then whose side do you take?
Exactly,
you love both of your parents.
Exactly. So going back to this situation where the kid is involved, this nigga out his mouth said, I'm doing what the fuck I want to and all that other shit, right? So a part of having a kid with the other motherfucker is to show them what love is supposed to look like and what they supposed to look for in a significant other, right? So what does the mom look like just taking this disrespect in front of the kid and then the kid watching this? So like whether the kid is a boy, he gonna think, all right, bet my pops did my mom like this, these hoes finna get it just like this, you feel me? Or this is a female seeing this, okay, cool, it's cool.
And that's what she accepts.
It's cool for niggas to be like this because my mom, the first female I ever looked up to, is taking this, you feel me? So like, it's almost deeper than our want as the potential parents to, you know what I'm saying, have a kid in a 2-person household, because like, because we got some fairy tale, you know what I'm saying, concoction of what it's supposed to be. That's not what it is, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to this shit, she need to get the fuck on.
Yeah, she definitely
she need another one.
Yeah, she need another one.
Another one.
You know what I'm saying? It's more than enough niggas out there that like bitches with kids or that got kids already. You know what I'm saying?
and you don't always gotta go looking for something.
In facts, like she could be one of those "my son is my king" type joints.
Exactly. And I think in this situation, she might be.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with your son being your king. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't
nothing wrong with your son being your king.
Okay, but for a slight moment, ladies, if your son is your king, please do not make him a brat for the next woman that has to deal with him for the rest of life.
Please raise him.
We do not want grown children. Thanks.
Because that shit is annoying for men to watch.
Yeah. Even from shit, some men gotta deal with it if you know what I'm saying, because you gotta live with niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's a finag. That's it. Alright, Kayla, what's our next one?
Alright, we got another situation, y'all. Okay, so this girl and her man, they're supposed to be linking, hanging out, but he flakes on her.
Flake.
Yes. Oh, don't you hate that?
Migos out.
So then he hits her up, she gets a text, and it says he needs her to come and pick her up because his car has broken down. She gets the location and knows exactly where
is it?
she needs to get him from and who he's with the side bitch.
Dun 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 dun.
Plot twist.
Yes, plot twist.
Hey, yo, that's mad ballsy, bro.
Crazy.
She had it in the white girl. Ain't no way in hell.
Ain't no.
Nah, I don't think no female going for that.
Sister, if you ever seen any of the day-to-day situations with any of the Friday movies, if that's a sister, she's putting up with anybody that look like Baby D in the break.
Listen, bro. The last chick I'm calling is the main one.
To come and pick you up from. So.
That's calm.
He is bold.
I mean, but yo, you gotta pick your side pieces better, though. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she supposed to have a whip on deck, she supposed to.
Yeah, why she?
You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Like her car not working. She
You
can't call the Uber for you. You probably just dicked her. So you out here risking your relationship and all this other shit, and she can't so much as call you a Uber.
Exactly.
For when you call.
She don't care about you. You need another side piece.
Both of these niggas. Both of these niggas need they know. Yo, that's foul.
And honestly, I don't know if I'm giving away the game, and I don't really care. But it's like your side piece, if you have one,
It's low key supposed to
low key,
better than
it's supposed to treat you better or be better looking than your main zone. So if she is one, carless, and your main zone has a car, you are down one, my guy. You are LeBron with no copy.
Hey, but nah, I go for both sides though. I be hearing the best side niggas stories, dog.
I'm telling you,
These
bro.
niggas be superheroes and be getting half the pussy, bro. How you get half the pussy and you spend double the bread?
What does that even mean?
How you get? All right.
Settling, that's why.
Let me break it down to half the pussy, okay?
Let me know, cause I'm.
Alright, so if you just getting half, right? You get the woo-wop, you know what I'm saying? You might not get the head with it though. You might not get the top at the red light with it though. You know what I'm saying? You might not even hit in the shower. You damn sure ain't hitting it raw. Hell no.
You damn sure ain't hitting more than once.
And you hitting what she wanna hit.
Yeah.
Ain't
You're there at her convenience.
at her. You are meat.
Yeah.
You are a piece of meat.
You are your toy. That's
So
what that is.
That's what I'm saying. So side bitches get half the dick.
Okay, I was just about to
Whenever shorty at work, whenever she know whatever, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you link, alright, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And then you leave.
and then link, leave. Link, leave, boom.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
Hell no. Alright, so you see your side joint, right? So you see your side joint out with a different person. Are we mad?
No. Oh my God. Hold on. It depends though. If that's
Yes, I'm like, okay, I'm saying no. I'm kind of salty.
Okay,
hold on. Because I've been on both sides. I've been the side.
Alright.
And then I've had a side.
Okay.
Okay.
But if you with your man, you can't show that you.
Hell no, listen. If you with your man, bro, you gotta almost endorse the relationship.
Yes, you see it. You gotta drop a kiss right now.
Cousin, you gotta see her be like, cousin.
This is my best friend.
What's up, sis?
This is my best friend.
Trust me, this is my best friend. She doesn't even speak in English. You gotta give her man that. You gotta give her man that. You gotta act like you be with this guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And he might not even know either. That's the worst part.
Oh, that's a.
But that's low-key the best part. When you single and you decide, that's the best part. Cause it's like, yeah, I wish you would get rowdy. I'll out you right now. You know? That's the petty manny. But
That's the petty
that's petty manny. Because girls, come on now, she does not think twice about all your shit. So don't come at me with that.
Y'all
that petty shit. I will be petty right now. I will be petty right now.
The screenshots fly.
Man, listen, bro. Man, let me tell you.
But
to answer your question, am I mad?
Yes.
If the pussy is fire, I am upset.
Very understandable answer. Caleb, are we mad? The dick is bomb. Pause.
Yeah, basically, but you gonna try.
But the dick has to be bomb for you to be mad.
Yeah, and then at that point, if it's not, and you see that, then it's just like, why am I even fucking with you? Blocked.
Yeah. If it's not
so you gonna block the nigga for not hanging out with you and have a mediocre dick?
Cause it's
That's
like
a little extreme, is it?
For me, it's like, if it's not like,
What if he caught the nigga on an off day? Goddamn. It happens.
that's the worst. If you catch him slipping,
Oh god.
Hey, we all done got caught on the off day.
if girls catch you slipping, they probably might do some petty shit like snap you a picture of yourself or snap yourself like.
But you know she in the group message like, now y'all know he in here right now with this girl, and he was just at my house and we was hanging out.
That's what I'm talking about.
But yo, we can do that for y'all too though.
But see, it has to know you have to know whether you're the side piece or not. So if you don't know you're a side piece and you see this happening,
how do I sit? So as a woman,
how do you establish?
How would you like to be sat down and told you are the side piece? Because that just has a negative context.
How do you establish
already? So like,
how do you even tell someone? That's what I'm saying.
You can tell a nigga like me, hey yo, you a side nigga. I got thick, no pun intended, thick skin. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I can take that, but like.
I'll be 6 men of the year any day.
I feel like a lot of the times girls end up being side pieces without even like realizing that they're side pieces, because the guys like make it seem like it's something that it isn't, or they have this false hope that like, oh, like we're just chilling and hanging out now, but maybe like it'll progress to something else. So you're kind of invested, but you're like not really. Like it's just.
I mean, I feel like, and then when you just kicking it, you know, whatever, you keeping your options open, which there's nothing wrong.
But I think whenever you're keeping your options open in a situation like that, like it needs to be said, like, okay, like, you know, I don't really like want a relationship. Not, oh, we just hanging out and like, oh, you know, me and you don't cuddle, so you should know that. You know what I'm saying?
Alright. Okay, I'm not mad at that. Alright.
Yes, I understand.
If I see my side going out with another nigga, he better be like 3 times as fly as me. This better be a level up. You know what I'm saying? Especially if the pussy fire. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me be in your shit raw. And I'm like, when I'm in it, I'm like, you get this away, I kill you.
So why is she your side piece if you feel like that?
Because I can have other shit mentally going on. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe that's not the story.
You gotta listen. Oh, okay, all right. That was truly me just being a gentleman. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Son, listen. We gotta understand that some people in our lives are just great sex partners. It is what it is.
Are we grown?
Are we grown or are we grown? You feel me? So with that said, I'm only mad because
if we know you can't be mad.
No, I'm not like hit your phone on some like.
Oh, so you out here right now?
Yeah. Wow. I'm not saying
wow.
I'm not gonna text you and say wow. But in my head, I'm doing the Kevin Hart face. You feel me? But yeah, tongue in cheek. I'm doing that in my head. But I'm not gonna text you and be like, wow.
You just gonna internalize that pain.
Right, exactly. I'm gonna go play some toxic masculinity music and drink it off and go.
And then always try to be in other girls' face, in her face.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
but like that's the reason I'm not mad because she's with a different dude. Like, because I don't need you to be mad. You know what I'm saying? You can't be mad at me. You feel me? Like, so I ain't gonna be mad at you. But like, it's gonna be like, nah. It's almost like, well, fuck. I wanted to hit tonight. Not this. I
gotta wait my turn.
Yeah, not this nigga hitting. What the hell?
That'd be the worst kind of like.
My pussy first, nigga.
That'd be the worst kind of reality check attitudes. You like,
yo, that's so. When you tell a chick she not your chick and then she act like she not, that should be so humbling. You be like, wow.
Yes.
So you
take that power back.
So you really just not alright.
So you really not gonna chase me?
So just because I told you you're not my girlfriend, you're not gonna act like you my girlfriend? Wow. Nah, y'all be thinking that shit too, cause like y'all have 5 boyfriends, all 4 send you the hard ass, the one that didn't catch the attitude.
My favorite one didn't text me.
What the fuck? What is that?
I literally saw it.
What is that?
I saw a tweet like that was like girls we talking about they phone be so dry having 3,000 unread text messages and the girl was like, but that's not my man though.
The one I didn't want to text me didn't text me so my phone's dry.
Like what? Yo, I wish you would act like that with me. Okay,
listen, no. Let me tell you how that shit don't count, right? Because you know how our female friends, Kayla included, will gas us and be like, "Oh yeah, you got the hoes, whoop-de-whoop," right? And then you can't back up that you don't have them because you'll have 8 unread messages. But the one joint you actually want to talk to you, they ain't hitting back. But we try to use that and that don't work. You know what I'm saying? but that's supposed to work for them.
What about these? What about these?
Like,
don't worry about that. This is story.
yeah, like,
I saw this funny tweet, and it was like, once you get the password to your nigga Twitter, he ain't got a DM since 2014.
fucking right. Yeah,
I was saying no DMs. I don't even check them shits.
what the fuck, girl?
I don't even see
Niggas,
I take the regular messages.
hey, you know this nigga start acting famous, like in them type of. I don't check DMs, baby. Niggas start acting like they got an album, bro. Shut your ass up, nigga. You be refreshing your DMs.
Waiting.
Nigga.
But niggas done got to the point now where they don't even comment underneath the girls' pictures anymore. They just send you the picture of your picture in your DMs and comment under it. Like, y'all done got slick.
Yeah, stop telling all that. Like that.
Nah, Caleb.
I don't give a fuck. I would like all your
Out
shit.
right now, nigga.
You
I would like all your shit.
but yo, like females will do that too, cause y'all be real shook at shooting shots, and with as much as
Oh yeah, no. If
as
a
much
girl
as-
shoots her
as
shot,
much as
it
we
ain't happening
as
again.
much as
I
we
wanna
tell
say
y'all
that too.
to, as much as we tell y'all to shoot y'all shot, and chances are it's gonna go in. Like, listen, ladies, hear me motherfucking good, please. If you fine, and you know if you know you fine, like let's just.
You know you fine.
Like,
Everybody not
let's-
fine.
Like,
Yeah.
like everybody not fine, and the fine ones know they fine, so that's what it is. So if you fine and the nigga you like is in the mix, whatever, and you like him and he for whatever reason ain't coming a step to you, do something subtle like we gotta do. Make something shake. Send his ass a tweet about him, or fucking tweet or DM him and talk about Fortnite or some shit, whatever the fuck.
Them subs.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how I feel about that.
Throw them subs, whatever. but I'm saying though, like, the shot is there to take. Y'all are wide the fuck open 98% of the time. And shoot that motherfucker.
Can I say this for females? For the males, y'all know this. When we play sports, they say real shooters never stop shooting. If I shoot, Stephen Curry will start the game off 0-9 and still finish with probably 20-something points, 30 points. Because he's still gonna shoot.
11 from 21.
If a girl shoot and you don't, what if I'm asleep? And like Kayla said, oh, it's not gonna happen again. Why? Why can't you take into consideration that maybe that shot just didn't make it that one? You know what I'm saying? Maybe you gotta give it time to tell if it can make or miss, because just
So if you're
because you
interested-
shot and you didn't get no response doesn't mean you missed. And you know, it's still in the air.
Yeah.
I gotta either say that shit gotta say seen, opened at red at whatever
I'm
time,
gonna say scene.
or you know
But it takes a lot. I feel like for girls, it takes a lot more courage to shoot your shot at a guy, because guys, I mean, y'all been shooting y'all shot your whole life. Okay, a girl be like, oh no, like, I don't want to give you my number. Okay, like, but I feel like girls, like, she really has to like you in some kind of way. She has to have a crush on you.
It's the same concept.
Not really.
Like,
It's
the
worse
worst,
for games
the
like
worst
that.
thing we can tell you is no.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh my gosh, I just got rejected by a guy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
I got
embarrassing.
Reality check that happens.
Listen, yo,
Wait,
check it out. I've never not one time curved a female and went to my niggas in the group chat. Not once. How many times have
Because
you?
they would clown you.
No! We would all get a good laugh of it, I promise. We would all get, but that's nothing.
We probably
what
like
else?
that.
Yeah, we
She had to be the ugliest shorty in the world.
Like, or niggas would be like, or shit, niggas would be on some grimy shit. Well, shit, what's that? Fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Like, but
Let me see.
yeah, you know, but like I'm saying, like, we'll curve a chick and it's a Tuesday, whatever. You feel me? Y'all curve a nigga, girl. He so, and then right, y'all will curve us, and then it could be a nigga that's just straying from home. You know what I'm saying? And who just needed that curve to correct his ass to go back to his old lady, whatever the
my
fuck.
gosh.
And then he'll go back to loving his girl, doing what he supposed to do. And then he'll throw something on the gram, Twitter, what have you. Girl, he was just in my phone up. Well,
Cause why you acting like you
why you
right?
Well, shit, why you curve him then? Like, what the fuck?
Exactly. Like
You curved him. What's the point of saying
just
something?
live to sabotage. I think.
Like, fuck. Okay, I get it. Okay, I see what you're saying. Why act like? But
Why are you acting like you living right,
But-
like you
but
spoke
would
to
you-
your girl
but
when
would
you
you-
was literally.
But would you rather him? All right, he strayed away from home. got humbled. Okay, now I got that water splashed on my face. I'm back right.
Then you don't deserve your girl if you gotta be humbled to realize what you got.
But that's not your place to make that call, Kaylin. Your place is to curve the nigga, which you did. So take the curve and dip. Like, what's the problem?
You don't need to bring it up.
You don't gotta bring it up.
Being spiteful. Let's
see. Nah, hey, yo, it's gonna get real motherfucking spooky out here.
Spooky, scary hours.
If we start. Hey, shawty, yo, shorty was definitely at my nigga crib the other day. Exactly. It's gonna get real messy. We start doing some shit like that. See that? Hey, you see that? Nah, see. Ain't that a bitch? Nah, see. Ain't that a motherfucker? Nah, see. All right, so we see. So how we feel about Eskimo bros and sisters, right? You ever see a John, right? And like she cute, you know what I'm saying? You get to know her, whatever, and then you start getting the whole facts, getting the car facts back on her. You see, you know where she done camped out at, and you're not necessarily looking for body count. You really just looking for who, you know, because you know certain niggas ain't living right at all. Exactly. So you don't want to hit nothing after that. Some females ain't living right at all.
That's real insecurity.
You know what I'm saying? He smashed this chick. You may not necessarily not like her as a person, but you done seen like 3 videos of this chick getting G'd by like 4 different niggas. You just wild ass shit. You know what I'm saying? But he a cool nigga in every other department.
And this is his girl?
Nah, but like he done messed around with these types of females.
Oh, okay.
Right? So like, how do you like? Is that a thing? Like, is that a deal breaker? Like, what's up?
I feel like maybe it was like whenever we were younger.
Yeah.
But now, I feel like everyone knows that the person that they are messing with is, at this point, is not a virgin. It is, you are bound to, maybe you're not friends with that person, but you are bound to know someone that who you're interested in has messed with. So I feel like at this point, like, if it's like a close friend, then like I kind of feel like maybe the boundary was like already crossed if you're like getting at her. Right. If like you really feel that strongly about it.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you really fucking with her and you like her and the vibe is cool and it's there, I mean, what if she just like wasted her time like with that person that she knew and things are going differently. I don't know for her now.
I mean, I know me personally, like if I'm rapping,
and I feel the same about guys.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, like if I'm rapping to you, right? Shit's nice, whatever. And then and I find out you mess with like the crustiest nigga since been pimping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you a beautiful girl,
like, damn,
but then you be letting mad corny niggas hit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you be like, nothing against the chest club, but you be letting like this chest club dirt ass niggas that rock the black Air Force Ones with the ash in between their knuckles. With the niggas with the haircut. Them type niggas, bro.
The ash in between the knuckles.
Little ash in between. Nah, yo, like why you always fucking with them ashy niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like them type niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like I be like, yo, why? Like that's poor
like
pussy distribution.
Cute, Ma.
That's poor pussy distribution. You can't have that.
And I feel like the top settlers, because that's what they doing. You settling for fucking.
Yeah.
For shit.
Yeah.
Like, just, I don't want to disrespect people by calling them lazy, but come on. It's like, I like, for me, if I see a shirt, it's like, man, I really want to hit that. And I found her list, her track list, and I'm like, damn, she hit him? Like, man, fuck, yo.
Okay, but I have a question.
What's up?
Whenever you like starting to like, feel a girl, do y'all like talk about it like with your friends, like, oh hey, like, not in the same way the females do, but like, oh hey, like I just started like texting this girl.
Yes,
like,
you must run it by your niggas.
Because you gotta make sure that if you do that, I'm pretty sure like if you go to your girls, right, and you're like, I'm really feeling this guy. That's that time for the facts to come out. That's the track list time.
Another question, but if it's just like, okay, yeah, she was texting one of your friends, but then she realized they didn't do anything. They might have gone on a date to the movies or something like that, but it didn't go anywhere.
If ain't no body fluids get swapped, other than like making out,
then it doesn't matter.
I'm not tripping.
Okay.
But nah, alright, so check it out, right? You gotta run about the homies because we out of the era of the minute we get some new booty. Hey, I just fuck and name dropping it. You know what I'm saying? Like
y'all hear that?
Yeah. So yes, little niggas, quit doing that.
Running about, that's how you get everybody getting your business.
That's y'all fucking up the game.
Everything is for everybody.
Yeah, y'all fucking the game up. But anyway, so yeah, we out of the era of name dropping it when we get some new booty. Like the most I'll tell niggas is if they see me with shorty and they see me go home with her,
you get a head nut.
I'll send a check mark in the morning.
Check.
You know, good check mark. You know, good check mark emoji or the cake has been baked. Some shit like that. You know, good metaphor.
The deed is done.
The deed is done.
Yep. For me, it's the
eye has been dotted.
I'll probably tell you a person. I'm low-key sketchy with
ain't nothing wrong with that.
I trust all my niggas $100,000, but I'm just the type of person I always think things through. I don't want nobody to screenshot the shit.
Yeah.
Or some girls, not even because like I said, I trust my niggas. So for me, if some get out and it's like my close niggas, and it's with a shorty, maybe like I feel like she had to go through your shit because I just trust you that much. Either she had to go through your shit or something wrong. So I gotta talk to the person because I don't want to be like, yo, I just hit this jump. So I'll probably just tell my niggas like, and it's after a while, like maybe I'll see her and be like, hey, I'm putting this, I'll whisper in here, yo, you see that jump over there?
Yeah.
That's it.
Honestly, the only time you really name dropping is when you need the niggas to know to not fuck with her no more, or if they have fucked with her, that's when you say something. Because there's been times where the homie would bring me a John that he interested in, and I had my history with her, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I don't want my mans to go into that blindly. Now, if he still chooses to fuck with her, cool, that's on him. I just need him to have that information in his back pocket. Because have you seen the movie The Brothers?
The niggas be looking up.
How awkward is it for you to be walking your shorty down the aisle or about to be, and you find out one of your groomsmen that has deflowered her, and he then watched you be happy with this chick the whole time, then endorsed it, all that shit. And
but what if he's really happy for you?
Listen.
But I want honesty.
Because as my mans, you supposed to know that that's something that means something to me. You feel me? I can't have my mans knowing what my shorty look like and me not already know that. You know what I'm saying?
And prepare myself.
I got you know what I'm saying? So alright, so Kayla, you got a guy, right? You know what I'm saying? You into him, whatever, right? So at this point, this is when you bring him to your girls and shit. And then one of your girls has had a history with him, and she now knows that you are interested in him and all this other shit, and y'all trying to take it to that next level, and so on and so forth. And you tell her, hey, you know what I'm saying? As a friend, that is her point. That is her time to say, hey, Kayla, I promise I'm happy for you and all that. This is not to be on some malicious shit, but him and I do have a history, and I want you to be aware of that, so that's not awkward.
I feel like guys are more like secretive about that kind of thing. Like, yeah, y'all let y'all's friends know like certain things, but like y'all don't let them know like everything.
That's not shit.
I mean, yeah, but I also feel, girls don't let their friends know everything, but there's always, you know, that one friend like who you like
hate that bitch.
No.
I already hate
I
believe you. I'm saying I hate that bitch.
So I feel like sometimes like it's kind of harder for that to happen like with females, because like if you're close with them, then you typically are talking about like who you're involved with. Yeah. So if you decide to fuck with somebody, then you go into that situation knowing that your friend used to fuck with him. And I feel like that's something that should be talked about before you even decide like I'm going to pursue that person. Like before you even like coming to your friend like, OMG, like I really like this guy. Like I don't feel like it should even get to the point of I'm crushing on him hard before you bring that up.
Absolutely. All right. So we've been in relationships for like damn near an hour. So we gonna switch up the tempo.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, breezy.
I can't sing. All right.
Only in the shower, boy.
Only in the shower though. I was killing Jay there in the shower.
What?
Man, what? All right, we gonna go back into Scorpion, bro, because I feel like we didn't give that enough time last week.
I'm feeling it more now.
Okay. Do we have more than one favorite song?
I'm still really fucking with After Dark, y'all. Like, I really like Ratchet Happy Birthday too.
Yo,
Yeah.
A lot of people
Ratchet Happy Birthday is not getting enough love out here.
I kind of like it better than In My Feelings.
All right, let me tell you, shiggy motherfucker, something with this goddamn Kiki.
Kiki, do you love me?
That bitch don't love you, right? She is fucking 4 niggas around the corner and gave them niggas your address and they about to rob you when you get off of work. So quit asking. Kiki setting niggas the fuck up. She getting niggas out of here, lining them up and getting them out of here. All right,
You love me. I don't trust nobody. Kiki, you got me messed up.
All right.
Wow.
Hey, shout out to the homie Kiki. Shout out to the homie Kiki. Shout out to the homie Kiki.
Yeah. Shout out to Kiki. Kiki, we love you. All of you.
Just call
Doing
it
big
straight.
things, I love you.
Oh yeah.
Hey, yo, Kiki though. I don't love you.
But nah, okay, so I'm over in my feelings, bro. Like,
I'm already over that. It's been a week.
I'm only banging that shit if I'm in the club. I definitely do still need to work to that shit though.
Yeah, I only need to hear that on Friday night. At the tag.
So In My Feelings is the single. Next one, obviously. He's retarded if it doesn't make that one. Sorry if he's not retarded. So we got In My Feelings on what was the record? 8 to 10. Right?
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10 or 8 to 10? Which one of those?
Yeah.
8 and 10. 18. Damn it. He's really kind of cutting into Kanye, and he does something that I don't think anybody's ever really done with Kanye, and that's kind of come for what he likes, like all the way. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't say this on 8 to 10, but he mentioned it on the freestyle he dropped the other day, behind Bars in the Booth or something like that. And he was like, I just ran into this man at Coachella, no cameras and there wasn't no posing, and he ain't want no smoke. It was all love.
He's like lucky they didn't have lucky they didn't have the phone. He killed him.
And then he was talking about how he was going at Ye, and then Pusha caught one. He was like, and your man's is something else, like your man's is whack, or he can get rushed or some shit like that. So I'm kind of able to build a Kanye conspiracy off of this, right? So Kanye, for like 2 albums now, hasn't really been rapping. You know what I'm saying? T-Lop, he wasn't rapping. This last one, he damn sure wasn't rapping. So you could really argue up until like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, this nigga's actual rapping, agenda, right? So with that, Pusha T has always been the super duper fucking rapper, like always been overly rapidy rap, super lyrical. That's why I think I can rap about cocaine for 20 years and it worked. So when So Drake dropped the record March 14th, right? That was around the time where Drake went over there to help Kanye to write the verse for Yikes, right?
That clip.
Yeah, right. So when Drake and Ye are in Wyoming doing the Yikes joint, Drake is kind of telling them what he's doing for the album rollout.
Doesn't he let him hear March?
Yeah, he lets him hear some shit. Obviously, the baby comes out and everything like that.
And then that's when Pusha. And
then so when Kanye gets this information, right? Drake leaves from Wyoming, goes back to doing the album. Pusha catches wind of all of this. So if y'all remember of Two Birds, One Stone, Drake put Pusha
tweet like about that, saying like, do you send shots at the person that sent the hit or the person who
did the hit?
Who did it?
You're right. That's a very great question. Because who's more guilty, right? Right. So when you got Two Birds, One Stone, right? So now if I'm Pusha I know I already, with this next album I'm dropping, have to respond to this 2 birds, 1 stone shit. And now I have more ammo on you than you think I know, because you just told my mans, who you thought was your mans, but is more of my mans, about this baby. But I'm gonna hold that, and if you act up, then I'm gonna use it. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, cool. So we get Infrared. Ooh. We get Duppy. Virginia Williams. I fucking hate that bar, by the way. That bar is
That's so stupid.
That was top 5 worst diss rap bars that got clout ever. But anyway. So, alright, cool. Okay, alright, little nigga, you acted up. You're the good guy, right? Everybody loves Drake. Drake can do no wrong, right? This is Mr. Hotline Bling doing the corny dance in the video, nigga, right? Alright, cool. We gonna drop this baby info on y'all niggas. No, like, obviously we don't hate woman beaters. Obviously we don't hate rapists. Obviously we don't hate niggas that pee on little women. Obviously we don't hate that shit. I hate to say that. Fuck R. Kelly. I hate to say all that shit. But obviously we don't hate that. And Pusha knows that we don't hate that. So he's like, okay, I'm hit. But we hate deadbeat dads.
Yes.
Somehow, some way, we still got morals when it comes to deadbeat dads, right?
Well, listen, everybody
else. Right? America, right?
Fuck out of here.
So Pusha knows this and use that to his advantage, right? So let's make Drake look like a deadbeat. Pusha, a higher up at Adidas, knows that Drake just got a sneaker deal at Adidas, which was tied into the album rollout, because his sneaker line was called Adidon, right?
He lost so much money.
Right? Because his song's name is Adonis. So, alright, cool, we gonna fuck your money up and fuck your image up, right? So this
can't even release it.
Clearly went deeper than rap, right? Okay, cool. So now we get this colossal rumored Drake diss, right? Because I'm sure Kanye shared some information to Drake that we wouldn't supposed to know. You know what I'm saying? And if you ask me, I'm willing to take it to the bank that Drake has either fucked Kim, got the head from Kim, or fucked one of Kim's little sisters.
Interesting.
Or shit, that nigga might have hit Chris. Drake the GOAT. That nigga hit J-Lo.
Kris Jenner.
Drake hit J-Lo, bro. Like, and she's like 17 years older than this nigga. Like, legend. So we get all that together, right? So my hypothesis is that Kanye heard that Drake was about to take shit the fuck over this summer, the month of June specifically. So that's why we get in that first, what was that, week of May or April or whatever the fuck, when we got all them Kanye tweets, when he was like, push the album 525, my shit 6-1, me and Cudi the week after, Tiana shit the week after. I mean Nas shit the week after, then Tiana shit, right? Okay, cool. So he like, alright, I can't drop no solo shit and beat this nigga Dolo. Drake is beyond that point at this point, right? But he can't take all 5 of us. I got Nas with me. If you know what I'm saying, like if I don't get him, I got a joint album. I got a joint album with Cudi. Niggas love Cudi. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's Kanye's thinking. And on top of that, I got my rapidy rap nigga that's finna take this nigga image down to make the world not fuck with him, and that he gonna come over here, right? Alright, cool. So we see how that works, right? So
you painted a very clear picture.
So when you look at Kanye and the numbers, that all of their numbers, if you add it up, they did 673 in the first week. If you had all their first week numbers, 673, right? Y'all know what Drake did? 749. Still smacking. Beat these niggas by a fucking landslide. Beat these niggas by a landslide.
I gave him 2 for 40 million.
And like
a lot of money.
And proceeded to talk his shit about his son on that motherfucker. So, I just want y'all niggas to know that Kanye is a bitch ass nigga.
Everyone will love Drake regardless.
I want to bring up a song from Scorpion, just because, like I said, that Emotionless was a song I just think is the best song. Okay. And a lot of shit with Kanye shit, like Kanye producing that, Drake, what's it? I Bet I Find You Loving or something like that.
And fucked up the mastering.
Hey, it sounds like static.
Bro.
It's crazy. He fucked up Drake. He fucked up Best I Ever Had music video.
Yep. That's why you got this Stay Alive video.
So
them hoes,
it goes way back. And I respect, you know, the small kind of shots that people don't really notice that Drake took. Like saying I had real Philly niggas try to hit me, saying, you know, Meek was tougher than pushing and what Kanye doing.
Yeah.
And he said I had real run-ins with bad boys. Did he smack them for real?
Smack the shit out of him.
So
the reason why he got smacked, I would got smacked for it too. So if those who don't know, Drake stole the 0 to 100 beat. Diddy gave that beat to Drake for him to write a hit for Puff. That was supposed to be Puff's hit, and Drake said no.
I like
0
this
to 100. But in Emotionless, like he was talking about, you know what I'm saying, with the room. I'm gonna call it the room, the back room, where Drake was meeting with Kanye in Wyoming. Left, came back, and when he came back the second time, I believe, is when he met Pusha was in the room. He had a bunch of artists like idols, because in the song he says, he was like, I can't even capture the feeling I had at first. Me and all my heroes seeing like how it's like seeing how magic works. Everybody that he looked up to, of course, Pusha's his favorite rapper.
Yeah.
And then in the song he says, good-hearted people are acting out of character, because a lot of people who, like my parents who grew up with Pusha T, they know Pusha T from how he acts when he raps in hardcore, but Pusha T is a well-rounded man. He's a good dude.
He's an approachable.
Yeah, he's not. I'm not gonna say he doesn't live. He lives what he raps about, but he's not what he raps about. If that makes sense, he's a great dude.
I don't need to run from Pusha T.
Exactly. Pusha T's a great dude. He's one of those dudes that knows somebody that do something to you.
Approachable.
Previously would did something to you, but now he's just a good dude. Yeah. So you know, it was small little things in that, and then of course Kanye, being who Kanye is, he'll throw you shade and all this, but then he'll hug you and dap you up and tell you how much of a great job you did. So Drake starts off with the Kanye like, nah, when you hear this, don't leak me, cause you already leaked me to the ops. Said don't leak me, don't hit me when you hear this and tell me your favorite song. Don't hit me when you hear this, tell me you knew it would be like this all along.
Don't link me.
All of that. And
when I'm in your city, I don't want to link.
And another song he used was it 8 out of 10? When he said he kept using the word good.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, Good Music is Kanye's label. And so he was just taking it, he was like, it's only good in my city because I said so. For those that don't know, Drake and Kanye, I think in 09 or 2010.
They had a falling out.
They had a falling out, but Drake brought him on stage and like publicly dapped him out and was like, this is one of one of my heroes, one of my idols, blah blah blah. I just saw like a picture of it the other day too. And then he goes in the song. He says, I think he kind of like reversed their roles, because he says, I settled into my role as the good guy, using that label word good again, kind of dissing you at the same time as using the word. He says, I've settled into my role as a good guy. Now I guess luck is on your side. And OVO, the owl represents luck. If you don't know, that's what the owl represents. So he's saying, I'm the good guy now. I'm you and you're me. Just like also in the song and non-stop, he says, you had a moment, but it came and went. They don't love you no more. They love me now. They don't love you no more. Now you only still around just because of luck. So I'm gonna give you the owl, and I'm gonna take good and I'm gonna make it something like that. So that's kind of like, damn, he just used his word like 5 different times, and used it to establish why he's saying that based on their story and shit like that. So if you didn't catch that, it made me like, once I figured that out and like just listened to it, it made me listen to every other song so different. I can't even like picture anything else when I think when I listen to the music.
We need to start giving Blue Tent some more love. That my nigga Future came in with The Servant, which was phenomenal. I needed a good Future and Drake to link up. Speaking of Future, my good brother, my good pastor, my good confidant,
Uncle Future,
Uncle Future, Big Brother Future dropped Beast Mode 2. on Friday, and it
I
was
still know
phenomenal.
Beast Mode 1 though. Fuck with that bitch we live.
Listen, Beast Mode 1 is great, but listen, like, y'all can ask me. I done played Cuddle My Wrist about five times.
Cuddle up right now.
Cuddle My Wrist is the fucking shit, yo.
Yeah, and my Wi-Fi is strong.
And
Strong Wi-Fi lit at the crib.
I mean, and yo, like,
shit.
And
you know what I mean?
And it's kind of scary and good at the same time how Future can make all this great music and sound like, and it'd be like a blatant cry for help.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he has a song called "Hate the Real Me." It's the last song on the tape, and niggas is just, yeah, yo, this shit is hard. I'm like, I'm listening to the lyrics. I'm like,
this nigga has depression.
my nigga is going through it right now. Like, this nigga said,
and that's why it's so hard.
This nigga said the sober me is not fine. Sober me won't do it. I'm off of all these, but honestly, though, I refuse to believe that Future is drugged the fuck out all the time. I believe that this nigga might smoke a blunt or two. No, listen, because you know how like niggas will be talking the most gangster killer rap shit, whatever, right? And then just like Pusha, be mad approachable. You listen to a Pusha tape and close your eyes. I'm not walking up on this nigga. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But they be mad approachable. You feel me? Or shit, that nigga Ja Rule, his record label was called Murder Inc.
It's murder. That's funny, bro.
And 50 showed the world the bitch in this nigga. And then one of them niggas was murdering nothing. So I'm saying, like, I took 56 bars, that nigga probably took one. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you would definitely be somewhere in coma.
Right. But like, so like, I'm saying, I feel like Future 8% of the time be somewhere eating soy nuggets and drinking water. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but he put on that image.
But he puts on the image of this dark, drunk the fuck out guy because it fucking sells. This nigga had a hit record last year. Molly Percocet was the fucking chorus. Mm-hmm. That shit was so explicit. They made it represent 2 times. Yeah, as a DJ, you know how hard it is spinning that clean record at school functions, and niggas want to hear Molly Percocet, and they're getting represent, gotta represent.
I think it's funny when like functions get a DJ and then play like the clean version because everyone still sings the
that should be
explicit.
That should fuck me up when Freaky Friday come on, and then you see a white bar, nigga, and I just be like,
well, damn.
Well, we can't fight all you niggas. Like, we outnumbered in this motherfucker. Like,
you were deep when I catch your attitude.
Like, we can't fight all these niggas and shit. But man, yo, we've been here an hour though. This is phenomenal.
Are y'all loving it or what? Let me know on the next.
Are you not entertained?
Shout out to
hey, real quick, shout out to my shooter.
Yeah.
Right
yes, Rayo.
The lovely Rayel
We love you.
Came through with us. That's beautiful.
Appreciate you.
Y'all get to actually see what we look like. We not catfishes, I promise. We all look like what we
Hey, when y'all see this, I have a do-rag on my head, but I just got a fresh retwist. So.
Hey, when y'all see this, don't hit me.
Yeah, don't hit me.
Don't tell me your favorite part. Tell me your both favorite parts. You know what I'm saying? Tell me all that shit. Definitely link me when you hear this. I'm totally.
And keep sending your
Send some more another ones.
Questions.
Send them all. Send them all
to us. Get back to us.
And we love your feedback.
And yeah. Oh, all right. Yeah, we love your feedback. Well, please, do not assassinate Manny, Kayla, and myself for guest spots on the show. I promise you.
Oh, that shit. Hey,
please do not.
Let me tell you something, man. If you keep coming at me with this,
it is not going to get up further on the list.
You texting my phone about, did you watch the golf tournament? Did you like everything? Don't need to get talked about. And I'm sorry,
you guys can't talk with
Maybe
your
felt
friends.
that.
You guys can tell me you're professional. For those who want to be on the show as guest stars, when we feel like we need a guest or the topic,
send your resumes to me.
And you would benefit the show.
And you would benefit the show
Send your resumes.
in terms of the viewers and everything. People want to see what you want to talk about, know how to talk and things like that. We will take that under serious consideration. No, all jokes aside, we do appreciate it though.
Yes.
We love you all.
I love you
all. We
guys.
love the support. You make us come here every week. So we love you. We appreciate it. But just pipe it down just a little bit, because we just getting started. So it's not like we got a lot to work with. We come from humble beginnings.